끝나냐? 아, 진짜 징하다 이거. 아까 가기 전에 뭐 하려고 했더라요. 아하. 아리스토파네스에게 돌아가기. 근데 어떤 놈이 고단원이었어.
Goddess of war and wisdom.
시작부터 버퍼링.
What is it?
I couldn't find Ermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the Cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermippos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Ermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
나쁜 놈이구만. 좋았어. 야, 이 녀석이었구만. 결국 죽여야 되는 거 아니에요? 퀘스트가 끝났네. 밝혀내고 끝. 그래, 죽이러 가자. 아, 여기도 퀘스트가 또 있네요. 넌 이제 죽었다 나.
야! Come on.
Your eyes even open? Are you lost, Christian? 돌아서 가네. 이렇게 하는 이유는 제가 좀 아이스크림
Are you trying to get in trouble? Get out!
나왔다. 여기도 수동으로 해야 돼.
이미
야!
와, 정면으로 가면은 좀 거시기 하려나? 오. 와우. 시작부터. 와와와와와와. 넌 죽어도 되고, 너는 별 볼일 없고, 아하, 여기 있구만. 여기 있구만. 여기 근처에 뭔가 있는데요. 오, 삐삐삐삐삐삐. 오케이. 넌 노란색이군. 잠깐만. 오, 위험한데 아주. 조금만 삐끗하다가 걸리면은 끝장난이에요. 하하, 쉽다.
I won't rest until your reign has ended.
간단하구만. 자, 이제 그 다음 놈은 잠깐만요. 자, 그 다음은 누구냐? 자, 네, 현자 이름은 그림자입니다. 현자 첩자입니다. 아고라에서 기다리고 있습니다. 오딧세이입니다. 얘를 빨리 없애야지 세트를 먹는데. 뒤에도 있어. 오, 그렇게 죽냐?
You want me near?
와우, 위험했다. 쟤 뭐야? 우스꽝스러운 아나크실레아 수제창 독공격을 하네. 세 보이네. 아무튼 위험했어. 자, 다음 퀘스트는 누구냐 하면 일로 가야겠죠? 잠깐만, 여기도 있네. 34 연장 랩이 34 34 34. 일로 가자. 벨턴에 얻은 것 같은데. 응? 이거죠, 이거. 그래?
Off we go.
잡을까? 잡을까?
There's a bounty on you. I'm here to collect.
동fel로 붙여. 안녕하세요. 오!
You can't possibly win.
아씨, 너무 썰러, 이 개새끼.
You're going to eat your own teeth. I'll make this quick for you. Don't you know where you hide? Death is closer, sword.
훈련이네?
Today is the day you earn your freedom. Join my crew and sail with us.
여자는 영입. 그리고 얘는 잘 싸우는 것 같아요. 한번 볼까? 충각 피해, 공격 버튼격 활용. 좋은 건가요? 그냥 고만고만한데요? 그냥 고만고만한 것 같아요.
Right, follow us.
비켜.
Alex?
By the gods! Itor, is that you? You look old, my friend.
When was the last time I saw you? Kefalonia. That job for Marcos. Remember? We ended up back to back, surrounded by angry pirates.
Though as I recall, I had your back.
Polish your memories like you would your armor, and they'll make much better tales.
I'd heard rumors you'd settled down in Attica. Always thought you'd die with a blade in your hand, not open up a shop.
The blade I always thought I'd take with me is missing. I could use your help if you're willing to assist an old friend.
You mean Arpi? You love that blade.
Some Malakas commander came in here demanding I fix his fucking twig. When I couldn't, he said I was obligated to provide a new one. And the one he wanted was hanging on my wall.
I'll get Arpi back for you.
Don't do anything stupid. I just want her back.
Hey, you know me.
That's why I'm afraid.
Tell me where to find the commander.
He's here in Attica.
Why go to so much trouble for an old sword?
She's the only thing I loved that never left.
And how will I know her when I see her?
How could you forget a hilt of gold with a curling serpent moving up the blade? Always sharp, no matter what. And when you swung her, well, she'd sing a siren song of death. Kept me alive through many a scrape.
That I do remember. I should be going.
Remember, we don't want trouble. Just sneak in and take it. You're still good at that, right?
I won't lower myself to an...
자. 페이토리 건물 찾아오기. 저 끝에 있네요. 와, 되게 멀리 있다. 일단 지도 한번 보자. 지도 한번 보고. 와우, 여기에 있네요. 웨이포인트가 없어서 그냥 가야겠다. 상당히 멀리 있네요, 생각. 정문으로 가는 것도 좋고.
This must be Fort Faili. If Itor's right, I'll find the sword inside.
정문으로 가는 건 참 어리석은 생각이고 측면을 노릴 거예요. 잘못 쳤다. 잘못 쳤어요. 아, 네, 이런 실수를 하다니.
I'll find what that was. Nothing. Still glad I checked. 사고 치지 말는데 사고를 쳐버렸지. 김머리의 브렌티오, 넌 또 누구냐? 좋네요, 쓸데없는. 너희들끼리 알아서 싸우고 있어봐요. 요거를 좀 먹고 있을 테니까. 하하. 여기서 더 사고 치면 안 될 테니까 빨리 나가죠. Don't think you can get away from me!
오, 뭐야, 왜 안 움직여? 좀 움직여. 할게요 이제. 볼 끝났어요.
No, no, no! Damn it!
돌게다. 와 진짜 빠르다 쟤. 일단 도망가. 일단 달리는 거. 와, 따돌렸다. 아주 난장판 죽었네요.
Come on!
Glad you're back safely. Did you get my Arpy?
Yes, I found Arpy.
Good, good. And what of that Malacca's commander?
He didn't survive our encounter.
You are a true friend.
I have a feeling there's more to the story of Arpy's disappearance than you're letting on.
What? Come now. You've always had such a suspicious mind. Still seeing conspiracies everywhere, are we? You've done me a great favor here. Let's not sour the celebration.
Vitor, you had my back and taught me so much on Kefalonia. Don't worry about the drachmi you promised. Consider the favor repaid.
You've grown into a fine man, Alexios. A better mercenary, with both a strong arm and a kind heart, would be hard to find.
Sometimes too kind. Just don't tell anyone. Can't have people thinking I'm weak.
No, of course. A Misthios reputation is everything. Even if I don't swing her anymore, I'm glad to have Arpy back.
Take care of yourself, Vitor, and try not to lose anything else. Vitor,
Ah, my friend!
I know that look. If you...
Well, yes. A small one. A mercenary and old friend of mine has gotten himself captured.
So you'd like me to free him?
Sadly, I'm no longer able to do these things myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, my friend. Once you rescue him, take him to the beach.
Tell me where to look for him.
He's in a military camp.
Why are you so worried about the mercenary?
He's a friend. Didn't I do the same for you? Remember that trouble you and Marcos got?
Yes, you're right.
If we're not going to look out for each other, who will?
Time to go get your friend.
아티카 버려진 농지 북동쪽 람누스 군사기지라고요? 오케이. 버려진 농지의 북동쪽이면 어디 근처인가요? 맞구나. 여기가 맞구나. 역시
There he is.
여기가 맞았어. 여기 하나.
Let's go.
Don't push your...
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Hey, get away!
어? 하나 더 있었네요? 와, 용병이 두 명이네.
Fight like a giant. You're making this too easy.
와, 지금 몇 명 오는 거야? 진짜 어이가 없구만.
Not so fast! You're a joke!
아, 나 진짜. 안 돼! 아, 어처구니가 없네.
Are you even trying? Come on! I found
have my thanks.
자, 갑시다. 빨리 와요. 빨리 와요. 빨리 와.
Someone wants you dead!
아, 왜 안 오는 거요?
I'm taking...
하하, 이건 몰랐지. 와, 너무 센 거 아니야? 아이템.
Don't worry, I'll make this quick. I just want to get paid.
Not beating me!
얘 죽으면 안 되는데? 너무 세.
Malaka! Someone help! Help me! Put it down! I won't let you! Is this real?
누가 나한테 끌린 것 같다. 잘 됐다, 잘 됐다. 하하. 다음번에 우리 또 38레벨 아직 전 못했네요. 갑시다 용병.
Ella! Hey!
왜 안 와?
Off we go now. Ella,
아 뒤에 탔구나. 몸을 먹고 가져 있다.
easy now.
살았을까?
Come on. Come on. Ella.
There you are! I was starting to think you wouldn't show up.
You!
Hello, Emilko. Long time.
Itor, what's going on? Why are you here?
Of course. He didn't tell you, did he? You've been used, my friend.
Shut up! I'm not here to hear you talk. I'm here to see you die.
You deceived me! You asked me to rescue him just so you could kill him!
I didn't lie. Just omitted some details, that's all.
I got him out as you asked, so why kill him now? I could have dealt with him if that's what you wanted.
Because I had to see him.
Why?
Because he killed the love of my life.
We both shared guilt in that.
어?
But she was my wife!
Your wife?
She wouldn't have died if...
What? If I hadn't caught you? If you hadn't attacked me? If she hadn't tried to stop us? If our blades hadn't struck her down? Who's to blame here?
Despite what either of you did, this won't bring her back.
It will make me feel better.
돌아다니는 게
And that's all
불만이라고요?
that's important to you in the end, isn't it? Easing
불만은
your
아니고
conscience.
처음
You think
보는
killing
건데
him will make you feel better?
뭐지?
I
이거
guarantee it
생각해요.
won't. And it sounds like she wouldn't have wanted either of
모르는
you to
사람이야,
get hurt.
모르는 사람.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Fuck you're sorry. You destroyed my life that night. But I agree with your friend. Let's just pray we never see each other again.
네, 더 이상 보지 마.
Why, you...
Let him go. You made the right choice here.
Sometimes we cannot make up for the mistakes of
대머리
our
아저씨
past.
약간 좀
I'm just
4차원이다.
glad all those years with me didn't rub off on you.
Sometimes we need to move on from the past, like I did from Kefalonia. You have a chance to make a new life. Use it.
오케이. 자, 다음 퀘스트는 볼까요? 아하, 빨리 코스모스 교단 여기 있는 거 하나 죽여야 되는데 안 나오고 있어요. 야티카 빨리 없애야 되는데 이놈이 지금 안 나옵니다. 꼭꼭 숨어가지고 마지막인 아 저거 활이요? 뭐 제 거 활이요? 저도 PC예요. 이거 PC예요. 그냥 액박 패드 꽂아가지고 그게 보이는 거지. 이거 PC예요. PC 이거 뭐예요? 얘 빨리 없애야 되는데. 지금 이 자식 하나 죽여야 되거든요. 얘 죽이면은 무슨 뱀 세트 준다는데 이거 초반에 없는 거라는데 제가 아직 못 얻어가지고 이것저것 하다 보니까 저도 지금 초회차거든요. 와. 그래서 여기 있는 서버캐를 다 하면은 아마 나올까 싶어가지고 지금 하나씩 깨고 있는 거예요. 크리시스? 크리시스가 누구죠? 크리시스? 나쁜 놈 이름인가? 이제 엄마까지는 찾았고 엄마는 찾았고 이제 엄마 찾고 아빠가 누군지까지 알아냈고 그 다음에 이제 하는 건데 이제 교단을 막 다 없앴는데 정보가 없어가지고 오른쪽 교단의 크리시스라 이름 봐야겠다. 이거 로딩 끝나고 한번 볼게 확인해 볼게요. 할매? 아, 그 이상한 할매? 그 돌팔이 그 예언가인가 뭔가 얘 말하는 거 아니야 얘? 얘는 누군지 알죠? 얘 도망가가지고 지금 안 나타나고 있어. 꼭 숨어가지고. 얘 없애면은 뱀 세트 없고 이제 자 이제 퀘스트를 얘 또 찾는 퀘스트가 있어요. 그건 또 어떻게 하는지 몰라가지고 일단은 뭐 여기부터 좀 끝내보고 그러니까 서브퀘를 다 해야 되는 것 같아요. 아무리 봐도 왜냐면 정보가 안 떠요. 맵의 입구 근처에 근처가 어디에요? 맵의 입구 근처에 느낌표? 그 입구가 어디를 말하는 건지 제가 몰라가지고요. 일단 휴대폰 또 버퍼링 뜨네.
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
It looks like I'll have to report you, Socrates. It's what a good citizen would do, right?
Oh, very good. Although a bit preemptive without all the details, wouldn't you say?
It was a joke.
The real question is whether there is truth behind the joke, or if one's mind can be changed once the whole story is revealed.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible
이
for
사람이랑
stealing the
얘기하기 너무 싫어.
horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to
뭔가 이
know what
사람하고
you think is
얘기하면
right.
정신이 약간 몽롱해진 느낌.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief
너무
himself may
돌려말이야,
help you
어렵게.
decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
좋았어. 알도둑과 대화하기. 여기 근처에 있긴 하네.
Krijanesti pijene defne. Pavše, sejge tebo.
이게 AI가 약간 좀 멍청한 게 그냥 가면 되는데 돌아서 가게 만들어요. 이게 좀 싫더라고. 이게 직선으로 쭉 갈 수도 있는 거잖아. 근데 왜 저렇게 뺑 돌아서 가게 만들지? 이게 좀 이해가 안 되더라고요. 아무튼 다 왔습니다. 이런 사유지네.
I should stay hidden if I don't want.
설마 얘들 다 죽이라는 건 아니겠죠?
Who's whistling?
빨리 와.
That's the thief. You won't escape.
도망가네? 어우씨, 이건 아니지. 와, 저 지금 어디 가는 거예요? 죽이면 또 안 되겠죠? 와, 진짜 빨로. 와, 하필이면은 하필이면 왜 쟤한테 가냐? 용병 있는데도. 아, 그거 참. 여기서 멈췄어. 심각해. 아르고스시 옆에
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me.
Better than an Athenian
몇 번
guard.
더 하겠습니다.
Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm.
There is no other option.
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse? A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
끝났네. 아르고스 씨 옆에 아르고스. 아, 나 저 소리 너무 싫어. 뭐야, 왜 휴대폰은 방송이 꺼졌지? 잠깐만요. 휴대폰이 방송이 왜 종료로 나오죠? 이거 오프라인으로 나오네? 됐다. 아니 왜 이게 오프라인으로 되지? 일단 이 쾌 깨고 옆에 있는 알키베스 깨고 아르고스 가면 될 것 같아.
Have you decided what should be done?
It doesn't matter why he stole the horse. It belongs to someone else.
You surprise me yet again. I truly believed you would choose the other side.
Because I'm a Misthios.
Of course. Yet, when it comes to someone else, you decide a crime deserves a consequence no matter the reason. A safe choice, although I can think of times when it may not be right.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
갑자기 끊어지나 봐.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
근데 지금은 또 나오잖아.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just?
아, 이런 얘기 너무 싫어. 많이 죽였는데 그게 정당한 행동이냐 아니냐고. 다른 사람을 위해서 했다면은
The outcome may be better, but he should still be punished for his crime.
That is true, yet if his peers were to decide, especially those he saved, they may argue that though the action was wrong, it was necessary and just.
I'm not sure the law cares about the reasons.
But if we are to decide whether the Lord should act on a man, or if his crime should be pardoned, the worthiness of the action should be taken into account, should it not?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for...
Okay.
됐어요. 와, 끝났다. 잘못 눌렀네. 밤이 됐죠. 자, 그럼 다음 쾌는 여기. 사냥꾼 고르고스. 좀 못생겼네. 용병의 흉가. 아, 이거 디자인은 괜찮은데 파란색이네. 저 활이 어디 있었냐고요? 뭐 제 거요? 이거 활이 이름이 뭐더라? 송곳니 활인데. 지금 이건 내가 어디서 구했지? 난 모르겠어요. 기억이 안 나요. 아무튼 간에 좀 쓸데없는 거는 다 크리시스. 오, 멋있는데. 크리시스는 또 언제나 죽일 거니까 일단 가까운 패부터 좀 빼고. 오, 일로 가면 되지. 밑으로 갈 거야. 오늘 안에 다 할 수 있으면. 어차피 지금 새벽 1시밖에 안 됐으니까 좀 더 할 거거든요. 빨리 어쌔신크리드 깨고 딴 거 해야 돼요. 지금 휴가는 일주일인데 벌써 화요일 지나고 이제 수요일이죠. 시간이 없어요. 근데 이게 게임이 재밌는데 너무 길어요. 어쌔신크리드 이렇게 긴 건 또 처음 볼까 봐요. 그만큼 재밌긴 하지만.
Best to stay out of sight.
네, 아르고스 씨 옆 느낌표 크리시스 알려주신 그 퀘스트 이름 봤어요, 제가.
A power I wield indeed. I told you last time I thought I could summon you when needed, and it has happened yet again.
And for what this time?
My friend here needs to be taken to the sanctuary of Elefsis, near the border of Mecharis. He'll finish the trek across the border on his own.
친구냐? 왠지 친구 아닌 것 같은데.
I'm always happy to help a friend of yours. Is this one drunk as well?
Not at all. And that politician was not my friend.
Let's get to it. I'm just supposed to take your friend across the border.
선택지는 친구라고.
Yes.
Nothing else?
Carefully, if you can. Avoid roads, people. Be invisible. My friend must be kept safe.
I'll make sure he's safe.
I'd hoped you'd say that.
Every time you ask me to do something secretly, someone dies. What is it this time?
Not everyone was born with your beautiful muscles built for, well, everything. Some of us work better by avoiding fights. This time, that's all I ask.
There are lots of safe passages through these parts.
He could, but imagine if something happened and you saved him. Imagine the things I'd do to show my gratitude.
And why do you always turn to me?
You've proven yourself
맨
worthy.
오른쪽에
Plus, I like
낙서석 위에
watching you
이름을
walk away.
보면서 랩 47째 포세이돈. 아, 그거는 모르겠는데요. 처음 알았습니다.
We should be on our way.
He needs to get to the sanctuary of Elefsis.
47짜리.
It isn't far,
아직 30
although it may take you longer than
7밖에 안
usual.
돼가지고.
It won't be a problem.
그거는 나중에
I'm glad
천천히
we
할
aren't
것 같아요.
going by sea.
걸어가? 설마? 이건 아니죠. 걸어가는 건 아니지.
Let's go!
Keep your distance, Mistral.
This area will be well defended.
Alcibiades told me about you.
타 빨리.
He said you're blessed by the gods.
안 타고 뭐해?
Come on.
또왜 또 뒤로 가? 뭐지?
Off we go now.
빨리 가.
Hello.
그래. 아, 잠수할 때 부한데.
Come on, come on.
포세이돈이 창이라고 하니까 뭐 아쿠아맨처럼 진짜 목숨에 숨쉴 수 있는 능력치 있어야 되겠죠? 포세이돈이 창정이 됩니다. 근데 요즘은 제가 물 검수를 안 해가지고 지상이 좋습니다, 저는.
Come on.
또 휴대폰에 버퍼링이 생기네. 아, 이거 왜 이래, 갑자기. 아, 또 왜 그래. 아, 왜 또 갑자기 버퍼링이 생기는 거예요? 새로 고침 한번 누르고. 이건 정상인데. 방송은 정상인데 송출이 좀 문제가 있는 것 같아요. 네, 정상을 뜨죠. 혹시 모르니까 저장 한번 하고. 이 여자는 도대체 어디까지 가는지 한번 따라가 보자고. 왠지 전투가 할 것 같은 느낌이 막 드는. 안 하면 다행이지. 다 왔나? 아 역시 이럴 줄 알았어. 전투할 거 알았어.
Impossible!
역시 근데 예감은 틀리지를 않아. 와 깜짝이야.
Mafson!
성능 클라스 R? 레벨이 좀 높구나. 다 왔구나.
That's better. I was starting to get sweaty under that hood.
You're a woman?
Nice of you to notice.
Alcibiades said...
Exactly.
버그인가?
Enough lies. Tell me what's happening.
I said I was a man, so nobody would recognize me. I needed to escape my husband unseen.
And you trusted Alcibiades?
No one escapes my husband. He'd find me. It's been
도대체 남편이
tough.
어떤 사람이길래
I'm not sure I would have lasted much
도망치려는
longer.
건지.
So let me guess. Alcibiades owed you a favor. Or now has some scheme where you owe him.
I'm not sure what you mean. He didn't ask anything of me, and I've never known him to do so. I know many people he's helped at the expense of nobody
진짜?
but himself.
기생오라벨 같이 생긴 애가?
I'm glad I could help.
Please give Alcibiades my thanks. I only wish I had more to offer him. And you, for the help. I'll never forget either of you.
끝났죠? 자, 그럼 다음 퀘스트는 또 있네?
The sun and moon combined could not grant the beauty that my bride-to-be was gifted. If the gods blessed me, they did so with one eye closed, but their eyes were wide open for her.
I'm impressed. If I only heard the words, I'd swear you were a poet.
My words are nowhere near what she deserves.
So, you're in love.
Yes, the wedding nears, and there is so much to be done.
If you need help, I'm here for you.
Accepting before knowing what I ask of you? That's a rare surprise. I do still need a few things. Food for an offering, a ring, and some flowers. If you could bring them to my bride, Iris, she'll make use of them.
남자랑 같이 뒹구내는 것 같은데.
I've known you for a while now, but you've never mentioned Iris.
There's plenty I haven't mentioned. I'm sure you could say the same to me.
So what is it about Iris that turns you into, well, what I saw?
You're not jealous, are you? Don't worry. She's very open. I suppose that's one of my favorite things about her. The openness.
So, flowers, a ring, and food. Where can I find Iris?
She should be at the altar of love. Aptly named, don't you think? Oh, and don't be too taken by her beauty.
얼마나 예쁜데. 어머니 행복한 살았습니다. 왜 물음표지? 뭔가 이상한데? 사랑의 재단은 아티카에 있습니다. 사랑의 재단은 아티카에 있습니다. 아티카 포위된 평원 서북서쪽에 있습니다. 포위된 평원. 아, 여긴가? 끝이네요. 오, 저 싸운다.
Vamos, go! Come on.
왠지 저희가 맞는 것 같아요. 독야광 짠더. 어디 보자. 적은 양의 도구로 강력한 사람을 죽일 수 있다는 제 흥미를 느꼈습니다. 전문가의 칼. 아니 이게 왜 자꾸 꺼지는 거야? 비트레이트도 충분히 잘했구만. 동시송출 참 힘듭니다. 진짜 동시송출 참 힘듭니다. 컴퓨터가 낡다 보니까. 그리고 이 그래픽 카드 바꿨는데도 사양 좀 타는 게임이잖아요. 이 게임. 스카이림 할 때는 이렇게 막 끊기고 그런 거는 거의 없었는데 이상하게 이런 거 하면은 꼭 이래. 흔근한 페넬로페. 오? 와, 근데 나보다 레벨 높다. 나보다 레벨이 높아가지고 이겼다가는 그냥 끔사당할 것 같아요. 뭐 네트워크 오류? 네트워크 오류가 왜 걸리지? 뭐예요 이게 네트워크 오류가? 예? 네트워크 오류가 뭡니까? 자, 다 왔죠? 맞네. 사람 많다. 이게 어딘가 있다는 건데?
Found it. I think this will be a nice enough offering. Here it is.
또 뭐가 있죠? 와, 또 뭔가 있네.
There it is.
꽃다발과 음식 결혼 반절이 봐라. 어려운 거 같아. 설마 뭐 가까이 가도 뭐라고는 안 해.
Better stay hidden.
오!
Hopefully this jewelry is up to Alcibiades standards.
됐다. 뭐야, 아니네. 된 게 아니네요. 와! 결국엔 내가 죽게 되나? 와, 이러면 현상금 계속 늘어나는데요. 큰일 났다. 아, 조용히 끝났더니.
This won't take
와, 넌 또 왜 왔어요? 아테네하고 그리스 스파르타라서 서로 싸우고 있네.
I want to you.
자, 열심히 두고 싸워라. 그동안
Now you die.
아, 지금 경계 상태라서 퀘스트를 못하고 있어요.
I'll get you. Look him now.
먹는 거 먹고 천천히 가죠.
You can't run forever.
Let me guess. Alcibiades sent you.
He did. How did you know?
He has a skill for making others do things he doesn't want to. On top of that, he prefers if those people are attractive. He's so predictable. It's what made this whole thing so easy.
It almost sounds like you're using him. What has been easy?
Making him fall in love with me, of course. Please, Alcibiades is not the man you marry for love.
Then why are you marrying him?
Alcibiades has a true chance of ruling one day. Well, he'll be the face, but I'll be the one truly leading. The Aspasiat with his Pericles.
I'm impressed. I didn't think Alcibiades would ever be on the receiving end of something like this.
He's used to being on the receiving end.
알키비아데스가
Well, definitely have something in common.
I'll pretend that was a compliment.
And what if I tell Alcibiades all of this?
Why would you? You've seen him. He's happy. And I'll make sure he stays that way. There's nothing wrong with me getting something in return, but it's your choice. Thanks for helping with the wedding.
Come on.
바로 위에 있네.
It's all done.
Wonderful. So, what did you think about Iris?
솔직히 아깝지. 아, 고민된다. 진실을 말해줄까 아니면은 그냥 좋다고 해줄까. 알아서 해라.
You found a good one. I can see what you like about her.
I knew you would. Even though nothing could change my mind about her, it's always nice to get confirmation from others.
그래.
You can't marry her. She told me she's using you for her own gain.
Is that so?
It is.
I knew she was special. To think I wasn't able to catch on. I can't wait to marry her. I'm glad you and I were able to work together, Alexios.
이게 다 먼저
So what was all of this for? Everything you had me do couldn't have been for nothing.
You've earned my trust. Are you sure you want to know?
So that package in Corinthia.
I almost forgot about that. I needed to get rid of the Odoros to pay off a debt. Plus, I needed spies to infiltrate Vardas's command. And my plan worked. Thanks to you.
All right. What about the politician?
He was brilliant and opposed me. A fatal combination. So, he needed replacing. And I had a much dumber man perfect for the job. Thank you for that, by the way.
All right. What about
He was brilliant. Thank you for that.
the woman with the Olisvos?
We talked about this. It wasn't about the woman, but her husband. He governs the trade routes between Attica and Mecharis. Or, I should say, I do now.
What about your friend, the one pretending to be a man?
That was out of the goodness of my heart. And gods curse anyone who doubts that.
I've heard enough.
Aren't you going to ask me about Iris?
Let me guess. Rich house, respected family. With her wealth, you can rule all of Athens.
Of course not. I marry for love. If those other things happen, well, I wouldn't complain.
I never would have guessed.
Each time everyone sees a more serious Alcibiades. The Alcibiades I've only shown glimpses of in the past. One day you'll see everything I was working toward. And you'll know you helped make it happen. Attica and lands far beyond will thank you, even if they don't know your name.
I'm glad I could help. Oh, I'll make sure you don't forget me when you lead Athens.
I'd never forget you. You're far too useful.
오, 어린이 투구. 퀘스트 주네요. 아, 퀘스트가 아니라 아이템 주네. 어디 볼까? 지금 거보다 좀 좋긴 하다. 근데 아, 활이네. 이건 뭐지? 사냥꾼. 오, 근데 좀 안 어울리긴 해요. 괜찮긴 한데. 전사 피해가 있어가지고. 독장갑. 퀘스트 말고 다음 퀘스트는 거의 다 끝났네요. 아, 이것도 있네. 인생의 가치. 하, 지금 그 크리시스가 이거라는 거죠? 아니 교단은 빨리 없애야 되는데 교단은 나오지 않고 엉뚱한 것만 계속 나오고 있어요. 자 그럼 35렙이고 이건 어디야? 아침에 일찍 일어나서 운동 좀 하다가 내일 시간 많으니까 일주일 휴가 있으니까 휴가 정비 보니까 집에서 뒤로 차고 싶다 진짜. 안 되네.
They'll be on high alert here.
와우. 아, 난 봤어. 나를 꼬다리. 이렇게 해도 소용이 없잖아요. 왜 자꾸 방송 종료가 뜨는 걸까요? 난 방송 종료한 적도 없어.
You have no chance. Give up. Your hands on your side.
Oh.
You are going to
발 쏟는 거지? 됐어. 귀찮은 놈들. 간단한 거. 간단하죠? 덕대 기수 알리스? 별볼일 없는 애구나. 대화하기. 왜 그리 침을 뱉지?
So now they have people watch us get punished.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that.
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
그거 참 아주 나쁜 놈이네.
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
They did, and you deserve their help.
I can sense something in you. You're special.
I like to think so.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been...
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they do it just for fun. I'm not sure how much more I can take.
나쁜 놈이네.
I'll talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
내 말이면 듣겠지.
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
I shouldn't even need to be here. You're the one wasting my time.
Ha! Nobody has spoken to me like that in quite a while. Spit it out while you're still entertaining.
Phaedon paid you for his freedom. Give it to him.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaedon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
바로 말았네.
Why does this woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed to know that. Wait, you don't.
근데 저 궁금 이상한 게 뭐냐면은 이 녀석이 나한테 죽을 줄 뻔히 알면서 자기 정체를 밝혔단 말이야.
Phaedon said you already broke your promise once. This better not be another of those times.
Look around. I have plenty of slaves. In exchange for the woman's death, I can let one go.
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
야, 씨, 결국엔 너 나한테 죽을 거면서. 와, 이런 신박한 놈을 만나.
Alexios! What chance that we should meet here?
It doesn't really feel like chance.
Ah, so you wish for today's
아이고.
topic to be about fate.
No, not really.
Good, because I had another in mind.
아 그만 좀 따라다니시죠.
Do I have to leave Attica to be rid of you? It feels like you're everywhere I go.
It is very strange, but to answer your question, yes, leaving Attica would help.
So how much did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
남자는 평등이다.
People aren't equal, even if we wish it were true.
시대는
So,
모두
you would
평등하지
say,
않았어.
for example, that your life is worth more than another's. Then would you also say that there are some who are more worthy of life than yourself?
Of course I wouldn't say someone else is more worthy of life than I am.
But to say that contradicts your point. Unless, of course, you believe yourself to be the most worthy of life out of all who currently live?
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weird.
그래, 많이
That does
지쳤어요.
sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
소크라테스가 대현자긴 하지만 진짜
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Fedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Fedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
근데 너 죽어야 되지 않니 나한테 지금? 이거 죽여버릴까? 아 근데 이게 갑자기 또 죽였다간 또 퀘스트 있을 것 같은데. 봐봐요 지금 안 뜨잖아. 아 이놈이 교단인 건 아는데 뭔가 지금 죽였다가는 아 이거 어떡하지? 아닌가? 그냥 죽여도 되나? 혹시 모르게 저장하자. 원래 코스모스 교단이 이게 뜨는 게 맞거든요. 아이 그냥 죽어라 너.
Malakas.
와우 됐다. 원래 교단이 이게 이 메두사 표시가 뜨는 게 맞는데 얘는 안 떴어요. 근데 뭐 나쁜 놈이니까 죽어야겠죠. 자, 정체를 밝혀라.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
얼굴 좀 이쁘네. 넌 어딨니? 여기 있다. 자, 이제 얘 죽이고 끝내겠죠? 좋았어, 너 이제 나한테 죽었어. 어딘지 알아야겠죠? (300m) 여기서 가까운데? 아, 저 뒤에 있구나. 살아있다는 뜻인데. 와, 이상한 놈이 또 왔어. 36렙? 지금 난 너랑 싸울 시간이 없단다. 와우. 겁나 밑에 있네. 와, 도로 한복판에 있네. 뭐야 왜? 끝났어. 와, 씨, 진짜 연막탄 쓰네. 아, 나 진짜 이건 아니지. 여러분은 지금 이렇게 하면 안 된다는 걸 몸소 보시고 계신 겁니다. 다시 한번 가자. 이분은 아주 깔끔하게 처리할 거야.
Got something for you.
뭐야? 이거. 자, 나와라. 아, 진짜.
That's the end of you.
됐다. 뭐야 이게? 없애면은 얘가 진 대빵이다 이거죠. 자, 그러면 이제 코스모스 없었으니까 인벤토리에서 와우 살짜네. 와 허리띠는 어제 둔것 같아. 맞아, 허리띠하고 옷은 그 배에다가 넣어놨다. 자, 이제 끝났죠? 가까운 항구로 가서 배 소환하고 이제 다른 배 한번 골라봐야죠. 왜 이렇게 높아 레벨이? 또 언제나 다 해야 되는데. 항구가 어디 있을까? 가장 가까운 항구는 여기네요. 자, 됐습니다. 일단 배 소환하고 배 안에서 그 뭐지? 꺼내야겠어요. 갑바하고 허리띠를 내가 아마 배 안 창고에다 넣는 것 같아요. 뱀 세트를 얻었으니까 다른 세트 넣어야겠다. 솔직히 뱀 세트는 좀 싸구려긴 해요. 중간에 멋있는 것 같진 않아. 언제나는 좀 간지나는 거다 이거구나. 보라색 용병 아이템 뜨면 딱 그거 있는 건데 아직 보라색 아이템을 못 구했어요. 자 일단 여기까지 하고 오늘 너무 피곤해가지고 내일 아침에 일어나면 다 밥 먹고 할 것 같아요. 그럼 바이바이.